Hello and welcome to the Conscious Leadership Podcast, which now includes a specific thread for the Women into Business Academy. My name is Julie Hogbin, your host on both podcasts, and if you have any questions on anything you hear, please ask. And if you would like a specific topic covered, let me know. And if you like what you hear, please share. This is the third episode I'm going to do on Clubhouse, and I have now been on it since the 30th of December, and we're now midway through February, so maybe 6, maybe 7 weeks. And I just wanted to share some perhaps not so excited news as the first 2 episodes that I did. So 6 weeks in, I am up to 1.8k followers, and I have not used the method of follow somebody so they follow you back. So my followers are genuinely people who have heard me contribute in the rooms, which I'll explain a little bit more about, and have followed me because they have liked the value that I have added. So let me say what I mean about that. Clubhouse works on having followers, and it works on having followers that when they click the follow, they then click the little bell beside it, and the default setting is sometimes, and they change that to always. And what that means is that when you are online and when you are in a room, your followers are notified. So all of my followers of 1.8, which is what it is currently, will be notified when I come online. Now what that does is that they are attracted, because they like what you say, to come into the room with you as long as it's on a subject that they are interested in. What it also means is that when you follow people, so I'm following individuals, when they go into a room, I am notified. What that means is that I can appear in their room and potentially end up on their stage, which then raises my profile, as I'm following people who are, should I say, at the top of their game, or certainly with the perception of being top of their game. Not everybody, but some of them. Now the joy of Clubhouse, and this is the absolute joy and one of the biggest wins currently, whether it will stay the same or not, I don't know, is that you currently have access to people you would A, never ever meet in your lifetime, B, you would not get on the stage with because of their positioning. But on Clubhouse currently, it is almost a level playing field. And what do I mean by a level playing field? There are people on there who are phenomenally successful, but nobody knows who they are, because they're not connected with them outside in another guise. And because Clubhouse is currently so new, especially into the UK, and remember it's only been into the UK probably since, I don't know, beginning mid-December, I'm not sure when it came over, because it's currently in the UK and hasn't been here very long, if you can, seriously get onto this platform. Currently it's only on iOS. There are rumours that it's coming out on Android maybe in March, but if you can get on now, you can claim your space and create a following. Now my following isn't huge, don't get me wrong, but it is more than people who were on before me because they have not been active. The key to Clubhouse is being active and adding value, not pitching, not selling, creating rooms, partnering up, collaborating with individuals to give truly good value for the audience that you have in your room. So what do I mean by that? I am currently running a room from 7 a.m. till 9 a.m. 7 days a week. I'm not doing that on my own. I am doing that with a group of people who I have fallen in with, if you like, because we have all expressed the same values, we all have the same intent. Now this particular room is a property investing room, but we have got independent masters of their game within that room, providing free information and free advice to anybody that wants to come up and ask the question on the stage. And we are regularly getting audiences of around 200, and this is every morning. So just imagine being able to do that on any other platform where you're new, so nobody knows who you are in reality. It's a fabulous, fabulous opportunity, and I will urge you to get on it. So what else do I want to tell you about Clubhouse? You need to have a really good profile, because your people will follow you because of your profile and what you say on it. And once again, make it true, make it honest, express your personality within your profile. I'm not saying mine is right, I'm not saying it's particularly good, but it is clearly attracting people to me to follow. You can, let me give you another tip. Clubhouse links directly to Instagram and Twitter, and there is a tendency for people to message you through Instagram. So if you're not on Instagram, claim your space and create your profile, start posting. I've seen people with thousands of followers on Instagram through Clubhouse, and they've only got one picture up, but it's the process that they can use that to message you via. Within Instagram, you can put a link within your bio, and there is a platform called Linktree or Linktree. You can get it for free. Clearly, when it's free, it leaves their logo on it, or you can pay for it. It's not expensive. But within the Linktree, you put the links of your products. So whether it's a book or a program or contact me or your calendar, you know, whatever it is, you add your links to it. People will come across from Clubhouse, they will look at your Linktree, and those links go directly to the product that they may be interested in. Now, I don't know whether, I've only just set mine up. It was only something I sort of fell into a couple of weeks ago. I haven't seen any, I don't know whether I would have seen any sales come through that yet or not, because it's my books, and my books are on Amazon, and they only pay out, I think it's monthly, not even sure about that, says I'm now thinking. So I haven't had a payout yet from them, so I'll keep it, I'll monitor it to see what's happening. But I am getting a lot of messages through Instagram where people are thanking me for my contributions. They are asking for my advice, so I'm setting up discovery calls, for want of a better word. I'm giving people half an hour. Now, I'm not being inundated. I was the first week, and the second week, maybe the first month actually, I had a lot that I was doing, and it started to slow down. That's the thought. Don't know why it started to slow down, but it has. But people are messaging me more than actually asking for the call. So I think there is a perception of you're on stage and you've got the power, and actually what you're saying, people aren't asking on the platform. Some people I know, I can feel it, want to ask the questions and they won't. So there's a pedestalization thing happening, which is certainly not being set up by us. It's people giving their power away. So on Clubhouse, get up on the stage and ask a question. Currently you can get questions answered by just seriously knowledgeable people. I mean, it's just fabulous. I can't express how good it is. What else do I want to share? I think that's, setting the rooms up. So when you go in to set a room up, you go to the calendar at the top, you click on the calendar, you put in the event name, you put who it's with, you add your co-host, you put the date and the time, and you can add a description. The descriptions are only to certain characters, certain amount of characters, and the event name is what is drawing people into the event. So if you make it something boring, then people are not going to come into the room. The consistency and the regularity of the rooms is really working well. The title of the room and the subject of the room is really working well. And the rooms are being created on all sorts of everything, from silent meditations to property investing, to leadership, to cryptocurrencies, altcoins, podcasting, absolutely everything. You can find a room if you want to talk about flowers. There's emotional health happening. There's people sharing their stories. I mean, it's just stunning platform. And because it's voice, And this is the joy of it. Because it is voice, you can hear how authentic and honest and people talking through their values. You pick up really quickly when people aren't actually telling the truth. You listen to the language and you listen to how people are interacting with each other, and you can tell, you just know with your being that they are a good person or maybe somebody to steer clear of. There are certain rooms that all it is pitching. I'm not in them. You can probably imagine I'm not into that. I am in the rooms that are adding value, and I am providing value and contributing value. And interestingly, on the Wednesday edition, which is Wealth Wednesday, I've just done an edition on focusing on contribution to create true wealth. Focus on contribution. And actually, funnily enough, the Friday edition, the A to Z of business, I've just done about asking questions. And here I am talking about Clubhouse, which is all around Q&A of people who are expert in their field or have more knowledge that just can even just give you a different opinion. So this is the Monday version of Conscious Leadership Podcast. I am publishing on a Monday, I'm publishing on a Wednesday, which is Wealth Wednesday, and I'm publishing on a Friday, which is the A to Z of business. And I'm just picking a letter of the alphabet through the alphabet and talking around that and how that word links to business. Once again, if you have any questions, please reach out and ask me. I do contribute a lot. I want you to have the best life you can. I want those that you love to have the best life they can. I am, and I'll say it with hand on heart, a fabulous analyzer of a situation, and I can probably, genuinely tens of thousands of leaders I've worked with, resolve or tell you what the problem is within a couple of sentences of asking you a couple of questions. So if you want any help with that, please do. I am a mentor, I am a coach. I do know the difference. I do work with businesses, I do work with individuals. So please, if you've got anything you want to throw past me around business, around life, around relationships that you're in, business and or life, I can support you to find the answer and to develop a plan to move forward. So this is the Monday edition of the Conscious Leadership Podcast. And I'm actually thinking that I might start to do some interviews again, which I have been avoiding in some respects. If you want me to continue to start to do some interviews, please let me know. They do take longer than the normal 20 minutes Monday. Generally they're about an hour, but I could now access a lot of good people linked to the leadership, linked to emotional mastery, linked to all sorts in reality, probably without, and I'm going to say it, trying too hard, because as you probably have guessed, I'm a pretty busy individual and I love doing this and I love contributing. So if you want me to, ask and I'll start that up again. Anyway, I'm now rambling, so have a fabulous day, have a fabulous future, and I will talk to you all again very soon. Thank you for listening to the Conscious Leadership and the Women into Business Academy episodes. If you have any questions, please ask. You can find me on all of the normal social media channels, along with Facebook pages and groups, LinkedIn pages and a YouTube channel. If you like what you have heard, please share to spread the message. And if you have anybody or a subject matter that you would like me to either interview or talk about, please let me know.